I'll be giving sort of Precure episode 50, like 137 on Crunchyroll's website. And now we start reaction from the 2 minute mark. And oh shit, oh snap, I'm actually the first one to react to this episode. Ironically, that worked because I was late over the last 2 weeks. But anyways, start my reaction from the 2 minute mark in 1-0 go. And yeah, my laptop, my old one decided to now that's the downside of old tech. You all like the music like the dun dun. Okay, this could be the prettiest episode of the series by far. I don't even think there's any debate here. Because wow, none of the episodes will move this fluidly. Yeah, this is the best looking episode. Yo! In the environments, like there's so much dynamic background animation too. Wow. Yeah, this is Soaring Sky at its visual peak. No debate. Well, that is sweet going for the Empress like that. Yo, oh man. Hey, hopefully she can resist it this time. Or maybe not. No, I think this time she'll be able to resist. Good. Oh man, I like that look. I like this face. And this is a good redemption arc for the Empress too. Ah, sucks for him. Oh, I'm gonna assume he's gonna go to the Earth to cause chaos. Because it wouldn't be Skyline because a lot of people can use kid energy. Yeah, I have a feeling it'd be Earth because again, there isn't a lot of kid energy there, like there is in Skyland. And it's the most vulnerable too. And that does feel like a move that he would do. It's not as cheap as Scarehead. Like he really wouldn't be doing anything else other than that. Feels a bit rushed though. Would have been nice seeing, Kawaton Minaton and Bontamonda actually protect Skyland folk on screen. Feels a bit rushed the way it was handled, but hey, you know what's going on? Oh man, that's cute. The reactions. I mean, they did. Oh, yo, the kid. Oh, that's nice. Seeing a guest student there, man. That's how I do a nice little callback. Yo, and it is this song, man. I'm not online this song because it is amazing. Yo! And finally, some new music when they all transform. Ah, oh man, this is the freshness I've been waiting for. No, seriously. But again, better late than never, actually. Ah, and not only that, I like the message too, where a lot of people have a lot of inner strength on the inside. Because when Sora had her had her lines earlier, that's what I felt the message was. So I like how this episode, it's on point, straight up. Yeah, the way he says Hirogaru, man. Oh, hey, nothing more heroic than a punch of justice. Is it friendship, belief in each other? Yeah, I mean, they're already surpassing him now. Yup, out of the anime. Oh man, okay, I mean that's cool. Oh wait. Oh, yeah. When this series has epic moments like this, seeing the majestic compilation animation doesn't get old. Like, only got old in the episodes that weren't good, but seeing it in a monumental moment like this is cool. And at least he admits it. At least he's not a complete sore loser. Hey, man, that was satisfying. I mean, this one they pretty much patched up all the loose ends. And you know what? With what they've all did, they can all hold up their head high. Yo, that's a beautiful still. Like this episode, you literally took a lot of this frames from the episode and literally use it as a screensaver. Can't say it about a lot of episodes, but this one I can. I wouldn't blame her. Who wouldn't buy everything for someone like Ellie? Oh, that's cute. She's making a doll belly John. Oh, yeah, it really is. That'd be cool, actually. Yeah, that's probably number one. At least he's honest. Just joking. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't simp though for the Empress though? She's actually really sweet. Hey, I wouldn't mind if she didn't join the Knights. She is such a tsundere. I don't even think she the thing that she says, "Sora's the only one I can handle." I'm like, "Woman, can you handle Sora?" That's the question here. Ah, she is right, actually. Still, though, I could see why she'd feel that way because not having that contact with them constantly all the time. She ain't a baby anymore, though. Yeah, he's right. He is absolutely right. Yeah, and they're always gonna have those memories. They are, but hey, they're a part of life, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, too, because when you people leave your life, there's new people that enter in, though. I guess it depends on someone's life, but that's what how it happens in most scenarios, though. I'm gonna admit, these last few episodes are pretty cure. They've actually have really changed my opinion of the series in a good way, these last few episodes. Straight up. Yeah, I'm not so much she took her in because really because she wanted to help someone out in need. Aw, yo, that's precious. That is really precious. Yo, who wouldn't wanna hug her? Aw, and I love okay, I'm actually feeling something now. Man. Maybe now she'll finally call him Sabasa. Oh, that's so sweet. Ah, I guess not. Yeah, I would not mind seeing, like, a sequel series with, like, well-traveled Sora. Hmm. Okay, I'm curious about this now. Oh, and that's a damn good goal. Yeah, they actually dance off well with each other, to their credit. And I think Sabasa and Guy could have been used a little bit more, though. Oh, man, it is. I think she's gonna cry now if they laugh. Or maybe when Sora leaves. I mean, who wouldn't tear up? Yeah, that's not acting weird. I mean, that's acting normal, considering the circumstances. Man. God, man, their friendship was really one of the strongest moments in the series. I was kinda how many times they've held hands. Yo, if you actually counted Oh, is she really joking? I doubt it. Feels like Sora would be the type to actually count. I genuinely do believe it might no, you know what? She might be lying. It probably is higher than 142 times. I mean, they're both strong and cool, though. Sora is. He's being humble right now. They're both strong and cool. Oh, man. Just sad that this time them holding hands is like saying goodbye in this instance. Man. Series went by in a flash. And it's good. Like this series really does do a good job of portraying like how the good moments can go by pretty darn fast too. Because man, like watching these episodes felt well, at least the last like breeze how great they were. Straight up. Oh, yeah, man, those are beautiful drawings right there. Marshall wasn't that ordinary though. Like honestly, oh, of course they visit. Yeah. I mean they can visit daily. Okay, okay, I wasn't wrong. It was daily. It felt like it was just the next day. Yo, Ellie's become a gluten. Oh. Ha! Yo, did she coordinate with the other 3? there wasn't any communication device. Other than, mirror passing. And they gotta use that to communicate with, Sabas alien sword to show up all at the same time. This is a great episode. I'm actually really impressed. I'm giving this last episode a 9 out of 10. It was great. Now, yes, obviously there were a few things that were rushed. Would have been nice to see more of Sora in her dark form. Maybe get a bit of consequence for going and utilizing that form. It would have been nice seeing because we only heard about Kabaton taking a hit for Skyland's innocence. It would have been nice to see that on the screen though. And naturally it would have been nice to see more of teenage Ellie. Like that's something I can't ignore because the series had a lot of filler episodes. If they wouldn't have had so much filler, they could have expanded on some of that stuff. So that's something that is going to weigh the series down overall. But regardless, this episode itself was great, and I give it a 9 out of 10. It was nice. It was heartfelt. As for the series itself, I wasn't. Here's my rating scale. One's abysmal, five's average, 10 is exceptional. I wasn't gonna give it a 5 out of 10, but the last 5 episodes, literally by itself, elevated it to a 6 out of 10. Because yes, the filler episodes in this series were really bad, and Scarehead was a poorly written villain because he had multiple opportunities to win and didn't take them. That's why I can't give it an 8 or 9 out of 10. If it didn't have those flaws, it'd straight up be easily an 8 or 9 out of 10. But regardless, the series was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Well, the last 5 episodes I enjoyed a lot, not the middle episodes. but the last 5 and some of the early ones, I did enjoy them. It is nice. This kind of reminds me of the scene where Shala rescues Sora, but now Sora rescuing someone else. That's cool. At least it gives you that similar energy. Oh yeah, regardless of the series having flaws, and it was still enjoyable. And there's a great moment right here, it going back full circle. All right, but oh, the baton pass. Yo, that's cool. Yes. Even though the writer for the for Wonderful Precure doesn't have a good resume, and I know because I've looked up the resume of the writer. I've seen a few of their work, and they've been less than savory. I'm gonna just be optimistic and hope for the best for Wonderful Precure. Well, also thank you, Toy, for the series. Even though this series did have its rough moments, again, the positives outweigh the negatives. That's why overall, yes, the series did have a lot of episodes that were less than savory, but the last 5 episodes were fantastic, and the first 13-ish episodes were good. So that's why, yeah, the series is flawed, but the last 5 episodes of the series, because originally I did say this was on the worst. This could be the worst Precure. The last 5 episodes from the happening, and now it's like, okay, now this series is my second favorite Precure series, only behind Tropical Rogue. For those of you wondering what my favorite is, it's Tropical Rogue, but this is second. We're gonna have to think about it because Tropical Rogue's last few episodes weren't this strong per se. You know what? No, I would even. You know what? No, this is definitely out of the 4 I've seen. This is probably my favorite Precure because the last 5 episodes alone elevate this a lot. They do. Even though the writing for the villains was the worst I've seen in the Precure series, I'd say the positives like Sora, Mashiro, and Ellie do outweigh the negatives. Even though, again, yeah, Ellie getting a lot of power that she did really quickly kind of felt Deus Ex Machina-ish. The villains losing their brain cells whenever it came to them fighting the Precures also weighed down the series for me. I'm just being real. Like, there was no explanation to why Scarehead didn't go and finish off all the Precures from the get-go. Yes, they gave us reason why the Empress couldn't fight, and I like that explanation, but they didn't give one for Scarehead other than he's just not smart. And that's more of headcanon at that point. But regardless, though, This series is flawed, but it was enjoyable. You know what? No, I'd say this is probably the best Precure I've seen. Thinking about it more, only because the positives outweigh the negatives. But yeah, that's why I got to rate a 6 out of 10 because again, even though it's the best one I've seen, it's also the one with the most wasted potential because for our first male Precure character, they could have done more with Tsubasa instead of him just being Ellie's bodyguard. A lot more because he wasn't utilized. And there was even potential too because I felt like they could have had him spend more time with characters like Sora, even Mashiro, but we only ever see him interact a lot with Ellie or like yeah. Felt like that was a missed opportunity there. But at the same time, there were good dynamics. Like Mashiro's interactions with Sora felt genuine, and Aga's interactions with Tsubasa felt genuine, and Ellie's interactions with everyone else felt genuine for the most part. It's just that yeah, the mishandling of villains is what keeps this series from being an 8 or 9 out of 10. Had it handled the villains well, their series would have been on the Madoka tier of greatness or the Princess Tutu tier of greatness. Had it just had competent villains, better pacing, more balanced scenes, because it felt like Mashiro, Sora, and Ellie got most of the stuff while Baghead and Tsubasa were shortchanged. In case you're wondering why, even though this is the best Precure I've seen, because again, the last 5 episodes elevated a lot because before I thought the final 5 episodes of the series were great. Spiral Matt. Literally, the last 5 episodes made this. It was about to be the worst, and then the last 5 episodes made it the best. No, the last 5 episodes are great, but it was flawed. Though. Overall, I still give this series a 6 out of 10. Spiral Matt, because it's flawed, but the last 5 episodes had the best action scenes I've seen for at least the 2020 Precure series, because I've only seen the 2021. So fights were among the best in Precure. And also, I do like some of the interactions, like Mushrooms and Sora did have a really good dialogue scenes with each other. Music was great. So no, the last 5 episodes weren't bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Spiral Matt. The last 5 episodes made this from the worst Precure series I've seen to the best. Because this series, here's the thing, this series at its best has some of the best Precure episodes I've seen, and at its worst, it has the worst Precure episodes I've seen. So this series is literally Jack One Hyde. When this series is bad, it is bad. When it's good, it is good. That's the series in a nutshell, Spiral Man. Like this series. No, it's better than it's better than Delicious. Spiral Man. I said this is the best Precure I've seen. This is the best Precure I've seen because the series at its best is better than Tropical Rogue and Healing Good at its best. But at its worst, it's worse than Delicious Party. So overall, I still prefer this series because the highs were really high. Even though this series had wasted potential. I mentioned that the filler episodes prevented us from seeing things like more of Sora in her dark form. It prevented us from seeing Kabuton, Minaton, and Batamona help the citizens, Skyline citizens on screen and things like that. That's what I meant. Like this series, yes, it stumbled quite a bit in the middle, but the last episodes did help a lot. That's what I'm saying for on that. If it wasn't for the filler episodes, this series would be a bona fide 8 or 9 out of 10. This would be like an absolutely phenomenal series. And not only that, like the series' insistence in adding fights when it didn't need to be there really lowered it for me. Because this could have been could have been like a 7, 8, or a 9 easily if they would have just improved the pacing. That's why I got to give it a 6 out of 10 Spiral Map, because if I were to retroactively review Delicious Party, it would be a 5 at this point. Delicious would be a 5. Retroactively, I'd give Healing Good a 5.5 and Tropical Rogue a 6. Just like this series. I only have this above Tropical Rogue because the highs are the best size of a Precure series. That's what I'm saying, Spiral Man. That's why this series, I gotta limit my score because, yeah, that stretch of Precure Spiral Man was among the worst. Like that 12 episode stretch was really bad, straight up. But in saying that, episodes like the last 5 episodes, like Tsubasa's debut episode, were amazing. Episodes like showing Tsubasa's father saving his life when he was a kid were really good. So that's why I gotta give it at least a 6 out of 10 for above average. Because of the last 5 episodes, Spiral Man, that's why. Like, I mean, you didn't see my reaction to the last 5 episodes, Spiral Man, but I was genuinely happy. I was like, whoa, where was this? Where the villains were actually competent in like the last 5 episodes. That's why. Like, I was genuinely impressed the last 5 episodes. And the first 13 episodes were good. That's why I gave it a 6 out of 10 for the most part. Because I think it deserved it. And that's pretty much how I feel about this. And the finale really did a lot for it, actually. No, I mean, okay, the final fight was good, Spiral Man. But Scared is still a poorly written villain, though, because here's the thing. He could have still instantly won by attacking the Precures from the get-go, but he didn't do that. So, yeah, the final fight was good, but the final boss, writing-wise, wasn't good. Scared is not a good villain at all. I'm just being real. He wasn't. The Empress is good, though. I actually think they made the Underground Empress as a good character, though, because her being manipulated by Scared was actually some nice writing there. So I did like the Empress, but as a villain, though, Scarehead, he was the strongest. He just wasn't a well-written villain, though, because he wasn't. I've explained all the reasons why. He had multiple opportunities to finish the job multiple times, like straight up. And he only did one smart thing in like near the end. And that was when he was close to taking over Sora's body. That's like probably the only genuinely smart thing he did. That's it, really. That's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much the only time where I'm like, yeah, that was smart. The only time, though. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I really did love the last episode, though. I mean, yeah, it's Precure. Precure is known for having really front-loaded episodes. We all know episode 1's going to be great because even the worst produced Precure series have a wonderful first episode. It's just tradition. Question will be, will the middle episode? And I know I will Spiral Man because I checked the writer. It's the same writer that did Heroines on the Run, Saint Seiya Omega, and Otona Precure. Heroines on the Run had really weak middle episodes. Like when that glasses chick in that series was really mean towards the main character because she had a crush on the idol that the main character was managing. That was bad in Heroines on the Run. Otona Precure had grooming involved. Let's just be real. And then Saint Seiya Omega is the worst, probably one of the worst Saint Seiya spin-offs. And it's from the same writer, and that writer is doing wonderful Precure. That's the reason why I am not hyped for it, because the writer has a bad resume. Because the writer's recent anime haven't been good. I'm just being real. I'm not lying. Just ask any Saint Seiya fan. Omega was pretty bad. A ton of Pretty Cure? I'm not. And I even predicted a ton of Pretty Cure was gonna have problems. Remember Spawn Matt? Remember when a ton of Pretty Cure all the trailers and I told people the writer and the director don't get. Remember Spawn Matt? Remember how I called a ton of Pretty Cure being bad? Well, it was probably gonna be bad before it came out because of the director and writer combo, and it ended up being right. That's why I'm not hyped for Wonderful Pretty Cure. You have a writer that has a resume of doing bad works. Not to say Wonderful Pretty Cure can't be good. A bad writer can sometimes have good anime. It happens. It happens. And just like a good anime writer can also have bad anime. It also happens. Like, it's not completely impossible because... And here's the thing. The writer for Wonderful Pretty Cure is good at adapting manga. I looked at her resume. She can adapt manga pretty well. But my goodness, when she actually has to genuinely write anime original stuff, ugh, that resume isn't pretty. I mean, ugh, it isn't. It really isn't. I'm just being honest. That's why I'm not too excited. I just can't be. Like, yeah, because Yoshimi Narita has a lot of flaws in her resume. Not to say she... And not only that, she even worked on Digimon Frontier, 8 episodes for that series. It's like, man, that resume isn't that good. Like, it isn't. She worked on Ghost Game? Let me check. No, she didn't work on Ghost Game Spawn. She did not work on Digimon Ghost Game. I checked her resume. She did not work on Ghost Game. She has worked on a lot of Pretty Cure, though, but she's lost her touch, though. That's the thing. She's lost a bit of her touch. Because I heard the earlier Pretty Cure series were good, so hopefully she can... Oh, she wrote Ice Star Chew! She wrote Ice Star Chew. Oh no, I remember that series really fumbling in the last episode. Oh no, she wrote Ice Star Chew. Spiral Matt, do you remember me reacting to Ice Star Chew? Spiral Matt, remember? Do you remember Spiral Matt? The idol anime, Ice Star Chew. Do you remember Spiral Matt? It was the one with the boy idols. I remember that ending pissed me off. I'll just type the Anime News Network entry. Here it is. Here it is. Just look at the visual. You'll instantly know. Here it is. She did work on Heart Catch Pretty Cure, but again, that's her older work. Her newer works leave more. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Now you see why I don't have hype. You remember Ice Star Chew because I remember. Oh, Ice Star Chew. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, Ice Star Chew. Yeah. Why? Okay. What? Why can Narita not write a good ending? Like, why? Like, at least in modern anime they don't have a good ending. They don't. Yeah, now I'm kind of wondering now I'm worried for Wonderful Pretty Cure because, oh man. Yeah, her resume, at least when it comes to anime original stuff, her resume is not good. Oh no. Oh. Jeez. And then she wrote Soaring Sky episodes 28, 34, and 41. Well, yeah, Narita can write good starts. I remember Ice Star 2 had a good start. Heron's on the Run had a good start. But, Narita's resume, though, when she has to actually write middle episodes, that's one of her weaknesses as a writer. Ironically enough, though, she did write the episode that involved Gav's family, though, for Soaring Sky. That was actually a good episode. I liked that one. She wrote 34. Let me see 34. I'm looking for 34. She wrote the one of the good Bontamonda episodes, 34. That was actually kind of good. I don't mind the mascots. Remember, Princess Tutu was one of my faves. I'm looking at 41. The director's resume is actually visually, the director can do a good job of making things look good. Ironically enough, though, Narito's Soaring Sky episodes were good, though. So, Narita can make good stuff sometimes. It's just that when she has full control, that's when there's problems, when she has full control. Like, Narita having full control is not a good thing. When she's in limited control, it's not too bad. The director's actually Masanari Sato for wonderful Precure. The director has some decent stuff. I'm not really worried about the director. I'm more worried about the writing, though. But we'll see, though, because Narita, she fumbled it with Tona, she fumbled it with Ice Archer, she fumbled it with Heron's on the Run, and she fumbled it with Omega, but then she wrote 3 good Soaring Sky Precure episodes to her credit, though, because I checked. Yeah, those episodes she wrote for Soaring Sky were good. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the staff too, so we'll see. I'll still be there. I'll be there, Spiral Man. I'll be there to react to Wonderful, but yeah. But anyways, overall though, I enjoyed the series, and I'll be there for Wonderful Precure. Y'all can bank on that. I'll be there week 1. Well, I don't know, Spiral Matt. Like right now, I gotta sleep because I work tomorrow. Like I'm gonna go to work with like 6 hours of sleep because I wanted to finish Precure, and I did, and I'm glad I did. I really am. So I have no idea when I'm gonna react. Actually, no, Ninjala episode 101 because they only keep the episodes online for a week. So I'm gonna watch Ninjala episode 101. After that, it's a toss-up. It is a toss-up. Well, yeah, but I did it so that I can react to the last episode tomorrow. I did it because I love reacting. Reacting doesn't give me views, but I love making reactions. So I'm cool with it. And it's a pretty good finale. And I was the first one to make Soaring Sky Precure episode live reaction video. I know I wasn't the first one to review the episode, but I was because Magical Cinnamon was the first to give his impressions on it. But I was the first one to live react to it. So yeah, because the 5 episodes were actually pretty good. And also I saw usually Precure reactions take a while to come out. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make mine quickly. And I know it worked. But anyways, thank you for everyone else for watching my video. Hope you rate the video, share it, comment, and also subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to Wonderful Precure episode 1. And I hope you'll have a great day and night, y'all. And hopefully Wonderful Precure can avoid the stumblings, the mid-season stumblings, hopefully. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye, y'all.